A North Dakota man just can't believe it. For the second year in a row, someone chopped down a tree at the end of his property in Manville. Michael Gornowitz says whoever did it this year came within just a few feet of his no trespassing sign. He's offering a $1,000 reward. He says judging by the tracks in the snow, he thinks one of the Grinches wears a size 11 shoe.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for waking up with us on this Thursday morning. I'm Jordan Schreier here with Lisa Badeau, and we're just getting started with your news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. It's a tragic reminder for all of us to be safe during this heating season. Police in northwestern North Dakota say 2 people are dead after being found in a camper with high levels of carbon monoxide. The Williams County Sheriff's Office says the man and a woman were from Las Vegas.
Their bodies were discovered in an RV that was parked in Williston. Firefighters say the CO level was about 400 parts per million inside the camper. That's well above safe levels. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says at just 150 to 200 parts per million, people begin to experience disorientation, unconsciousness, and possibly death. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is ordering flags at state and federal buildings to be flown at half-staff today in honor of warrant officer candidate Court Plantenberg, whose funeral is today.
He was one of 3 Minnesota National Guard members killed when their Black Hawk helicopter crashed in Stearns County last week. The governor's office says similar honors will be extended to 2 other victims of the crash, Chief Warrant Officers Charles Nord and James Rogers Jr. Nord is a Perham native and will be laid to rest on Monday.
10 minutes before 7, let's get a check of our storm team forecast with Lisa Green.
Good morning. Here's a look at our snowfall totals so far with this event. We've seen about an inch of snow, an inch and a half of snow rather, in the Michigan area, Nelson County, Laverne, a little over an inch of snow, and Devil's Lake and Fargo, about an inch of snow. Not a lot. It was a short-lived event and one that didn't produce a whole lot, but still it's enough to cause some issues on the roads this morning. More snow to brush off your car and snow to shovel off your sidewalks here today. And we're looking at the snow winding down, but there are still some places seeing a few flakes flying around, especially down in the south, over into the Elbow Lake area, back down over toward the North Dakota, South Dakota state line. And this is all going to be moving on and clearing out over the next couple of hours. We do have some lower visibility, though, especially in Lakes Country and down toward Wahpeton. We're looking at less than 2 miles visibility there, and Bemidji's at 2.5 miles. So something also to be aware of. And our temperatures, this is the great news, is that we're finally rising above the 0-degree mark, and we're staying there overnight last night in the Southern Valley at least. We're at 6 degrees right now in Fargo, 9 in Wahpeton. Colder up to the north, but still better than where we were. We're at 4 below in Grand Forks right now. So we'll see those temperatures rise as we progress through the day today. Here's a look at your hour-by-hour planner. Expect some of that snow to move on. We'll see some sunshine breaking through and some lighter winds here today as well. So overall, a pretty nice day compared to the last several that we've seen recently. Heading into the afternoon, temperatures rising for some of us into the teens, the low to mid-teens in Lakes Country, back over into Fargo. And we should be quiet as we head into the evening hours tonight. We're looking pretty good. But late tonight, we'll head over into the 11 o'clock hour. You can see another round of snow approaching at that point. So it's right around midnight and beyond that we'll see some more snow start to take over into early Friday morning. This is 5 o'clock tomorrow. We'll eventually watch that snow move off to the east here, and we're looking at conditions that are going to be a little snowy off and on throughout the day on Friday, and that will start to add up. It's light snow, but still the potential is there anywhere in this solid light blue, which is most of the valley. Could see an inch of snow or more, maybe up to 2 to 3 inches of snow with this event. Quick look at your 7-day planner. Warming up for Friday too with that snow. Chances of temperatures reaching the low 20s. Unfortunately, Saturday we're watching those numbers dive right back below 0. And now for a look at traffic. Here's Devin Fry with the Valley Today's traffic on the news.
Thank you, Lisa, and good morning, Red River Valley. We're finishing up this hour on I-94. We're heading eastbound toward Minnesota. Now, you can see the traffic flow on this interstate in particular tends to be going to the westbound lanes, and that's still the case today. Those lanes are a little bit busier. However, here around the I-29 turnoff, it's getting a little bit jam-packed here on the eastbound lanes, but overall shouldn't really be anything to hold up your day, not like these road conditions. Now, speaking of the road conditions, here on the interstate, things tend to be pretty nice, all things considered. Now, there's still that little layer of fresh powder, but overall they've been so well traveled, they're fairly cleared off. Now, when it comes to the side roads, those are a different story. That layer of fresh powder certainly doesn't help when a lot of the roads were already covered with packed down snow and ice, so it's already hard to brake on some of those side roads, making it only harder this morning. So watch yourself on those side roads today, and watch out for any city vehicles moving around, taking care of any snowfall that they might be cleaning up. Make sure you give them plenty of room to work. Now, we're going to keep checking out the roadways in the next hour on the Fargo CW, but for now, for your traffic on the move, I'm Devin Fry.
The car belonging to a missing woman from Stutzman County has been pulled from a slough near her home, but searchers say the vehicle was empty and the driver's side window had been rolled down. 63-year-old Sonia Heinley of Buchanan was last seen Sunday night leaving her son's home about 2 miles away from her own.
Her car was discovered Tuesday submerged in the slough, and crews battled frigid temps to get the vehicle out. The sheriff says sonar will be used to search the frigid water for Heinley's body. A Minnesota woman thinks she is lucky to be alive after a close call on a highway. She was on her way home in Red Wing, Minnesota, when ice flew off another vehicle and smashed her windshield. Now take a look at the damage to her car and the injury that she has.
The woman says she's okay, but now she wants others to think about the snow that could be on their car or others. Officials say it's also a good idea to keep a distance between you and the car ahead. The Minnesota State Patrol says if snow flies off your vehicle, you could be cited with a $100 fine or more if someone in another vehicle gets hurt. A Wahpeton college student is recovering after an accidental shooting on campus. Officials at North Dakota State College of Science say a student accidentally fired a gun inside a campus townhome Tuesday morning, but is said to be okay. NDSCS officials say there was no threat to anyone at the college or in Wahpeton.
A North Dakota Highway Patrol officer jumped into action after noticing something wasn't right on the interstate. He was patrolling I-29 south of Grand Forks yesterday when he spotted wheel tracks leading off the road. He followed them and found a man slouched over inside a truck. The trooper broke the window and started CPR. The man was taken to a hospital, but there's no word on his condition this morning. A time of the year that's supposed to be merry and bright can be filled with stress, high expectations, and financial burden. It's a recipe for the holiday blues for a lot of folks, with Christmas just a few weeks away, and you might be feeling some of that pressure.
Therapists say the holidays can be emotionally draining as people are thinking of loved ones, especially those who may not be around this season. And it can also be financially draining. Experts say you should focus on the people you love and don't be afraid to take some time for yourself and accept that everything does not have to be perfect.
In just 24 hours, Sanford is hoping to raise enough money to support the patients at the Roger Maris Cancer Center.
The Valley Today's Abby Furchner joins us live from the center this morning. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Jordan and Lisa. I'm here with senior social worker Michael Burson, and today you can really make an impact. You can make change in 24 hours with the Change in 24 here at the Roger Maris Cancer Center. And Michael, I want to talk about the patients that this fundraiser is benefiting. What funds are kind of going back to them?
Yeah, so we're able to provide a $100 gas card to every patient that needs it, and we don't have to ask them many questions about what their need is, because the need is so great. We actually survey our patients, and we did a survey last year, and we found that over 80% of the people that we surveyed said that the cost of treatment was a barrier to getting good care. Over 50% of them said that the distance they have to travel is a barrier.
Yeah.
So,
because not everybody is right here in Fargo. There's a lot of people that are coming from over 100 miles away. And also, cancer treatment isn't just one day. People are here for an extended period of time, so I'm sure lodging is really important for them too.
it's a huge deal. Yeah, I'm thinking of a family out west of us that has to travel daily here, over 50 miles a day for radiation therapy. It's a full-time job just to get here, have your treatments, meet with your oncologists, and then get home. Sometimes folks will try and work after that. It's just mind-boggling the type of work that they put into being here.
The little things do add up really quickly, but just a few dollars can really go a long way. So if you want to donate, you have 24 hours to do it, and you can go to valleynewslive.com and just click on that hot button and start donating already this morning.
You know, cancer touches everyone, whether you personally, someone you know, someone you love. So to help out any way you can, it's a great thing they're doing.
And we have a link to that. Just go to valleynewslive.com, and we have how you can help right up there. Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question, around 150 million of these are produced each year for the holidays.
The answer, chocolate Santas. That makes sense. One of my favorites during the season. You can play along every weekday morning by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page. And I don't know why we're so happy, just because it's above zero.
I know. We've reached that time of year where, being above zero is a good thing. And we may be here for a while where we get to see that number and we're excited about it. We're looking at some snow moving on. We had that fresh coating of snow in the valley that will continue to exit, and conditions that are going to be a little bit milder here to start off the day. 6 degrees in Fargo, it's 6 below in Grand Forks right now. And here's a look at your hourly planner. We'll see those numbers back up into the teens, but again, watch out on the roads. It's a little slick for today.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but remember, the Valley Today rolls on. You can join us right now for more live, up-to-the-minute news and weather on the Fargo CW.